is annoying. Hey, everybody, welcome to Be Awesome April team meeting. Lots going on this month, as there is every month. First of all, huge congratulations. You guys rocked the month of March. You did a terrific, terrific job. So the first thing that I want to do, so we have Miss Allison is on the call, and she is a director in, is it Oregon? She's cold. Are you cold? Can't hear you.
Muted.
Right now it's snowing and tomorrow's supposed to be 75 degrees. So it just depends on the day.
Oh my goodness. It's unbelievable. And around here, there are mornings that I start with the heat on, and by the afternoon, the air conditioner is on. And it happens probably 5 out of 7 days of the week. So, well, the first thing I want to do is congratulate you. We had 8 new recruits last month. 8 new consultants. Beverly Ban, Jessica Gross, Sarah Rhines, Scott Harrington, Sheila Cook, Tony Randolph, and I'm sorry, guys, forgive me with pronouncing. It is definitely not my forte. Sheila Falcona and Joy Swagaman. So, gosh, welcome aboard for those of you. We are recording this, so hopefully you will get back to listening to it, because I think Joy might be in your neck of the woods, Allison, because she asked me if I was going to record it. So even though it's 6:30 here, guys, it's only 3:30 where Allison lives. We had an amazing month. We did almost $54,000 in sales. That's a really good month. You guys did a great job. I just want to take a minute and congratulate our high sales for the month of March. So Miss Leanne, who's down there in the corner, she did $7,800 in sales. I did 43. Carol Cross, amazing job. Like I said, Carol's just come back to us. She did 3650. Lynn Klein did 2631, and Kat on Elena's team did 2500. Miss Elena, for those of you who have not seen that beautiful baby, she had a beautiful little baby girl. Her water broke while she was in Orlando picking up her husband. I mean, how amazing is that? And but she still had a great month, and they just still were green. So yes.
Kathy?
Yes, dear.
Did you have Pam on that list?
Did I miss her for high sales?
3,399.
I did not. I apologize. I'll go back. I thought I caught everybody, but thank you, and I will change that. Thank you.
Only reason I know is I'm working on stats right now, so it's right in front of me.
I probably was doing this on I don't know when I was doing it, but I will change that for sure. So Pamela, by the way, thank you. Pamela, congratulations. 3,000, say it again.
3,339.60.
And Pam is really consistent in her high sales almost every single month. She does a lot of shared rewards. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. She's a rock star at it.
She is a rock star. So guys, feel free to reach out to Pamela. She's always willing to help. I know that, we don't always commute back and forth, but she does chat with us whenever I reach out to her. So if you want to know anything about shared rewards, you want to reach out to Pam. And one of the things I think that you need to remember, and oftentimes I don't think we can, there are people in this organization that are amazing, but we all have our different nooks and crannies. If you want to know anything that's I don't want to say technical, but if ask Allison. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, Allison always has the right answer. Always, every flipping time. So if I don't, and I don't usually, okay, now Lisa's going to love this. You want to talk about tech? Call Lisa. Check Lisa out. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, she loves it. And if you want to know about high sales, you want to talk to Miss Leanne. So there's just, the point is, feel free to go into Book Be Awesome and ask. That's the whole idea of being an organization of so many people and helping each other out. And with that, I'm going to shut my mouth just for a few minutes. And Miss Leanne is going to jump on, and she's going to tell us about her amazing month and how she made it happen. So let me mute myself and go ahead.
Okay. I don't think it's going to be anything y'all don't know, but I'll give you, kind of the recap of what I did. I set a very high goal for myself last month. I wanted to have 15 parties, and I wanted to do 10,000 in sales. So I did end up with 16 parties, but the sales were just under 8. So didn't quite make that goal, but overall it still was, it was kind of tied with the top 3 months I've ever had. I had my 2 best have been my Novembers, because, you know, everybody's shopping in November. So this was actually, you know, for this time of year, it was my highest. And what I did, y'all, well, first of all, and I'm old school, y'all, so I print off a lot of stuff. I keep a list of all my previous hosts. So I know for new folks, this is harder, but now June will be 3 years for me. So I keep a spreadsheet of all my hosts, and I keep up with whose 10% is going to expire. When I see them comment, like when I put the mixer up and I had ones that say they wanted the mixer, or, you know, they want the blender, I always write down, you know, any little note that I have about them. And I go through this, you know, on a regular basis and touch base with them and say, hey, you know, in a couple months, your 10% is going to expire, blah, blah, blah. So that's one thing I did. Of course, work my parties and try to get my hosts to help where they can with the 3-party bookings, or at least, you know, 1 booking, or, you know, something. So I try to engage them as well. Another thing I did, and I've really been pushing myself the last couple days, is I'm in that booking blitz, if y'all are doing that, like in the Scoop right now. So another thing I had printed off that I did last month to get bookings was I had printed off everybody who made a purchase from me from November to February. So these were all the people that, you know, hadn't seen the spring collection. And I personally messaged each person, and first started off with like customer service. Well, first I reintroduced myself. Hey, I'm Leanne. I'm the Pampered Chef consultant that worked with Mary, say whoever party they bought from. And said, you know, I'm following up, making sure you love your new Pampered Chef. By the way, have you seen the new spring collection? And then kind of quickly talked about the host specials. So I went through here again and kept all my little notes. And then for the booking blitz, I have to go back further now, because I'm like, already did November through whatever. So now I'm just started going through August through October of last year. And I'm going to try to get some more bookings for April and May. So that's kind of how I got my bookings. As far as sales, I mean, everybody knows we got the new spring product. So, I mean, I just highlighted the heck out of those things. If you don't have the products to do your own videos, use those marketing videos, and use videos whenever you can versus the graphics, because I really find the number of people who look at a post on a video is much higher than just a graphic. So if you can't get the product, or, you know, try to order it half price if you didn't earn it through the free for all, or have your own party, which I do sometimes just to get the credit so I can get stuff, you know, do that as well. And just alone, if y'all are not pushing that cup slicer and the spatula tongs, which I know people have to wait for them, people are still buying them. Sold more today. I pulled just those 2 products last month alone. I sold $913. Wow. So those 2 products alone almost got me level 1 free products last month. Just those 2 items. And I put them everywhere on all my social medias. I posted them multiple times in the parties. People want those, you know, just keep showing them. Other things that sold a lot for me. Let me see if I had a little list for y'all. Did I have it on this piece of paper? I know well, I don't know where my little note went, but I know the sourdough bread is doing really good for me. I've sold a lot of those. Still doing excellent on the soups, y'all. The soups are selling like crazy still. Especially the tortilla is still number 1 for me, and then the minestrone is the second one, but both of them are still strong. So even though we're warming up, don't give up on pushing the soups, you know. Let's see, what else did I have in here? Like I said, it's nothing earth-shattering, but that's pretty much what I did last month. And then for this month, besides going back now on some of my older customers and touching base with them, what I sat and did yesterday, was run my report of everybody who had enamel cast iron that ever bought any. I went and put all the little numbers, even the sets of all the little ones. It's like 5 or 6 different ones. And I ran the report. Now, if they already had the 14 by 10, I marked them off my list. But if they had any other pieces, but did not have the 14 by 10, I wrote them personally yesterday and said, hey, just want to make sure you're aware that, you know, this piece that matches whatever they had, you know, your 1 quart, your 2 quart, your Dutch oven, you know, is on sale half price this month, or we can have a party and you can get it for half off of $49.50, half off the half off. So I've been working on that. So I have one lady already thinking about booking a party for that. So that's kind of my tips of what I've been doing the last few weeks. I don't know if anybody has questions. Like I said, I don't think it's anything earth shattering that we don't know, but that's kind of where I focused my attention.
That's a great idea for the enamel. Awesome idea. I know Allison and I have talked previously about going back for people in our Google forms, right? That was one of the ones we talked about. What was the other thing? There were 2 things we talked about doing, maybe just going back to our past post for the last year. And here's the key. Leanne works a full-time job, but she's consistent. And here's the thing that she really, really does, and she talked about it, is her videos. Her and her sugar. They just do these amazing videos and people love them. I think I've showed you guys the one that Jack did by mistake, and he had all those funny hats going on. I get more response from that stupid video, you know, than anything else. Every once in a while, I'll even make Jack do a video, and he just hates that. So, you know, you really want to reach out there and do videos. Allison, I'm sorry, you were going to say something.
I was going to say 2 things. Kudos to you, Leanne.
Oh, thank you.
Your first sentence said it all. You set a goal for the month. Yeah. So many people do not do that.
Yeah.
Whether we hit them or not, we just keep going for it. But kudos to you because it focuses you. On the cup slicer and the spatula tongs, what I've been doing is when I see it comes through on somebody's order, and of course they know, they see it's back ordered, I will contact them and say, yeah, these things are hot items. Great that you've got it on your order. By chance, do you want to get it for free? You got to wait a few weeks or a month or whatever. Why not? Let's book a party and then you can get it free.
Yeah.
And that's been working for me to book some parties too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah. And I set such a high goal for myself, y'all, because I'm determined to go to that Punta Cana beach. So I've gotten level 1 trips before. I've never gotten level 2. So going from 60,000 to 90,000 is a big jump. So I got to do more parties. Of course, I got to get, you know, my recruiting.
Well,
I got to
Leanne recruited 2 people last month. Both her people were on the closer look that we did, and they really asked questions, and you know, they both joined. Like, oh, speaking of which, I've got to send Scott a gift. Remind me. We'll talk about it on Wednesday. But
and the secret is when anybody gets a team member, the secret sauce is get them qualified to their first 1250. Now, for this, there is no time requirement. You know, it can be 2 days, it could be 2 months. There's no 30, 60. But once they hit that 1250, you get 3,000 trip points. And then another big one is when you promote to director and are paid at level.
Yeah, I'm working on that. This close. Director group. I'm working on it, and actually Lisa's in there with me, and she asked me to be her accountability partner for that promote to director. So her and I are going to meet on Wednesday. So I looked at that first video today.
You know, guys, I have talked about this until I'm blue in the face. I am telling you that getting an accountability partner will change your outlook on Pampered Chef, because you back each other up, you support each other, and you come up with new ideas. I'm going to share 2 ideas tonight, sometime in the course of this evening, that that Wendy showed me that I had no clue. And then I do the same thing with her. So we just chat every Friday. We're actually also doing a little bit of a book. We're doing the 15 blah, blah, blah with John Maxwell. But, you know, it's just that accountability partner will hold you Allison was talking about setting goals. That's the one. Good. I won't be sending you that one then. One of the things that when we have a new recruit, and we always, when Leanne has a new recruit and even Lisa, we get together and we have, we just kind of chat. There are two things I tell them to do. Of course, one of them is the launch list and who they're going to invite. The second one that I ask them to do is to have a recruiting list. Who would you like them to join with you to have some fun? But the most important thing that we talk about, like Allison said, is set a goal. If you do not set a goal, you have no idea where you're going, and I can't help you. And of course, they've got to be SMART goals. Lisa and I were in Weight Watchers together, and we were sitting there one day, and this woman she was like 80 some years old, and she was the leader. She started talking about SMART goals. I turned around to Lisa. I'm like, what the heck? Did I just jump out of Weight Watchers into Pampered Chef? It was so funny. Anyway, okay. Leanne, thank you very much. And I know that, you've set your goals, and we are all going to be partying on Punta Cana together. Can I give a shout out for those who earned level 1? Carol, Vivian, Lisa, nice job. How about level 2?
Level 2.
Good job. Very good. Can't wait to see. What do you think the products are going to be? Any clues? Do you think it's going to be a cool and serve?
Going to be something.
That's what I was thinking.
Summer barbecue.
Yeah, I hope so. The cool and serves have always been a huge seller for me. So, okay. So let's talk a little bit about going over some of the incentives of the month. First of all, hello, who wants that doormat? Holy smokes, I want that doormat.
That doormat.
I want that doormat. So that is super cool. I mean, how many times, for those of you who have worked all your life like I have, how many companies did you work for that gave you a gift every month just for doing your job? And I mean, last month we could have earned $230 in free product. And I can't wait to get the doormat. Super excited about that. So the gift special. Talk to me, Carol, tell me about the guest special.
I would have to go back and look at it right now. Like I said, I've been in the middle of trying to get this party closed out and trying to deal with that.
The guest special that changed in the month of March.
Oh, the ones that changed in the month of March, they went from the donut hole.
No, but I mean, it was $80 and it went to
90.
Yeah. So you guys want to be aware of that it's no longer $80. You want to make sure that that they know it's $90.
Right.
So that's just honestly, I haven't even looked at the guest special, and oh my God, I have to tell you a funny story. I love my live cooking shows. Okay, so the other night I did a live cooking show with 16 women that aged from 65 to 80. Got to tell you, and the husband had Alzheimer's. Now my Jack goes to all my shows with me, and he does my dishes. So this man kept walking around with Jack saying, "Hi, my name's Joe. What's your name?" And then he immediately forgets Jack's name. So about 2 minutes later, he went around and said, "Hi, my name's Joe. What's your name?" And then he keeps trying to get Jack beer. And I keep trying to chase the man out of the kitchen because he's in my way. And I'm trying to cook in this little tiny kitchen. And Jack yawns. So he says to Jack, "You want to take a nap?" And God bless him. He was a great guy. He really was. And the woman said to me afterwards, she said, "I'm really sorry about my husband." I said, "Hey, the husband was nothing compared to the 16 women that I could not get control. But you know what? It's an $800 party, so I don't care if I get control."
That's right.
Okay with me, right? Okay. Let's talk about the April host special. Who wants to explain this? We're gonna let Allison do it because she's just always right on the mark.
The April host special?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Basically, 60% off 20 different pieces of the cookware, which when we say cookware, it's the Brilliance Signature nonstick stainless steel. And here's a tip. If you want it, one thing I do, the host flyer, scroll down, there's a second page, and that second page has all the pricing, the regular price and the discount price. As they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. In my parties, I not only post that first page, but I post the second page, because when people look at their pan, and maybe it's a $200 pan, and they thinking 60% off 200, they may not do the math and they're thinking it's still going to be expensive. But when they see the numbers, they're going to say, "Ooh, I can do that." And then an extra $100 in free product. I never qualify it with, when your party reaches 650, you're going to get an extra $100. I just tell my host flat out, you will get an extra $100 of free product because it makes them excited to work for it. But if I put a qualifier in there, they're going to start freaking out. You know, I want them to be normal, enjoy themselves. But yes, you definitely want to get that party to 650. And 650 to me is weird because when you look at the chart, why not go for 700? It's just $50 more. And then the host gets even more money.
Right.
So don't 650, make it at least 700 and above.
And you know, if you go live in your shows and say that and talk about that, it's so much better than just writing it. I agree with Allison about doing this. I actually had to print this off because I oftentimes miss that. But when you're doing your graphics, so if you're, say your pan, you're going to put the pan is on sale 60% off, don't put 60% off, put the price tag. And then there's one other special in the month of April for hostesses that only hostesses can get.
Oh, well, I wouldn't call it quote unquote well, I guess it is. We have this host special every month, but there happens to be a special item that the host can get this month. On page 5 of the catalog are the host exclusive sets, and there's usually 4 or 5 of them. Hosts can use any of their 50% off on these exclusively bundled sets for hosts. These sets are not available to guests. It is a big money saver. But what's on the 50% off is the deluxe stand mixer that the host can get at 50% off. As far as I know, Kathy may know more.
I never know more than you do, Allison.
Going beyond April, we still don't know when that mixer is going to be available to the general public, so to speak. So, which is good because we want the parties. I mean, I have more catalog parties going right this moment that I've ever had in my life, where I've just given somebody 2 catalogs, go collect some orders because they want that mixer. I said, go collect some $200 in orders, and guess what? You can get that mixer at 50% off. Well, I missed it at 60% off. I said, okay, you didn't get it at $159, but you can get it at $199. And I'll tell you what, you know, I throw in the season's best for them because it's got some of the mixer recipes, but they get the guide with it. You know, I tell them something, but that's not just for April. That 50% off for the mixer is good for the whole season. It's on page 5, and that's going to be a host exclusive set at 50% off. I saw that look, Kathy, so now I'm going to double check in case I'm wrong.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know. When at the director retreat I was at, there were mistakes in the book. So
well, it says right here, host exclusive at 50% off. It does say limited time only. Ask your consultant. So I apologize. I'm thinking it was in with these that are going to be in for the whole season, but it does say host exclusive limited time. Ask. So I was wrong.
And as soon as I find out anything about May, I will let you know. But I have not heard anything more than you guys have heard. So I honestly do not know about that.
I heard through the grapevine. I don't know if it's true. As we know, because there was a post about it, hopefully everybody knows about the now twice weekly product status alert update. I heard it's because we don't have quite enough inventory on the mixers for 75,000 consultants to sell it to, and we don't want to go out of stock on it.
Yeah,
that's why, in case, you know, I know a lot of people are upset, they want to sell it, but there's a reason. It's like, if we open up the floodgates, guess what? We're going to be sold out of it in a week.
And then we're going to complain more.
Yep.
You know, you know how that goes. So those are great specials in the month of April. It's time to, you know, reach out, go ahead and go back to, if you do Google Forms, when you do a show. If you don't do Google Forms and you don't know how to, if you go back in our files, there is a great video that Michelle Womack did about how to do a Google form. Okay, so moving on, of course, we talked about the cast iron, so I can get right over that. The recruiting special, okay, it's, I actually printed out somewhere. Okay, so when you recruit in the month of April, of course, you can earn if you sell 2 taste buds subscriptions in April, you can get that lovely binder. For those of you who get the taste buds and you have no place to put your recipes, that binder is really cool. I do have that. When you sell $500 in your first 30 days, of course, you're going to get the cake tester and the brownie. When you sell $1,000, yay, you're going to get that phenomenal doormat. I can't wait. When you sell $1,250 in your first 30 days, holy smokes, my friends, you can get the mixer, a $419 value, absolutely free, just for doing your job. That's so cool. And of course, the 60 days is the stainless steel, and the 90 days is the cake, the knife set, which, by the way, Miss Carol, you earned it, right?
Yes, I've
Congratulations.
got it.
Great
I've
job.
been using it. I love it.
Good job. Congratulations. I'm super excited. So I want to talk about, one more thing. And again, I stole this from Allison because I'm telling you, she thinks I'm patting her on the shoulder, but I am, because Allison is always right. And I have no problem with somebody correcting me because I'm usually always wrong. I mean, just to give you an idea, I did a quilt class today. I'm telling you, my brain is so messed up. So I had to cut 12 4.5 by 12-inch rectangles. Do you know what I cut? I cut triangles. Why did I do that? Why did I cut triangles instead of rectangles? I'm telling you, my brain, it's gone. It's gone. So go ahead and correct me, guys. Feel free. Kit enhancement. All right, who wants to tell me about kit enhancement? Anybody? Leanne, do you know about kit enhancement? Oh, wait, Lisa's going to tell us. Go ahead, Lisa. Speak up. Be heard.
Kit enhancement. When you are active is 150, okay, for 3 months in a row, you can choose products out of our catalog for 40% off. Now you can do one order, just one, up to $600, and that is the retail price.
Okay.
All right. So if you're looking at kit enhancement, you have to the end of the month. Again, one order. That's all you can do. Rookie mistake. I tried to do 2.
Yeah.
But it was a rookie mistake when I first started. So we don't want you rookies to make that mistake. So if you are active for the prior 3 months, then you will get your kit enhancement. Now for new recruits, don't they get their kit enhancement if they're active 3 months in a row for their 4th month?
It's the 4th full month.
There we
Right.
go. Okay.
Whatever month they join, you don't start the clock running till the 2nd month.
Okay. Okay.
It's actually 5th after they join, or the 4th full month.
So have no fear, newbies. You too can get your kit enhancement.
That is something I always forget to tell people about, is the kit
And
enhancement.
kit is 40% off.
Yeah.
New consultants, their discounts 20%, but in kit enhancement, everything's 40%. But keep in mind, and I've run new consultants, I know it's easy to get confused. The current seasonal products that are out right now, everyone can get at 50% off. So don't think you're going to run and grab the mixer at 40% off in your kit enhancement. Order it under sample at 50% off.
Yes, thank you.
Allison, correct me if I'm wrong. You know, with you and I starting in March, so your kit enhancement, just to reiterate on it, your kit enhancement's going to be April. Because that's what mine is right now.
It's
No,
everybody.
Everybody's is April.
Everybody's is April.
Everybody's is
Okay.
April.
But if you're a
Company-wide.
new consultant, then you after your 4th month, you get 40% off. You don't have to wait till the following April.
Right.
But absolutely everybody gets it in April. So I'm going to share our screen because I told you a little bit about Wendy and I talked. Well, first of all, does everybody have your phone with them? And you might be aware of this. This is something I did not know. Okay, so on your phone, pull up one of your parties. Just pull
Does
up
it have-
any.
Does it have to be on a phone?
I believe so. Yes, this only works on the phone. Okay, so you pull up and I don't, like I said, I just learned about this. So.
And are you
go-
talking about Phone's Corner or Facebook? And I'm sorry, where do you want us to pull it up?
Okay, I want you to pull up one of your parties on Facebook,
Gotcha.
on your phone.
Face
I'm
crack.
What?
Call it face crack.
Oh,
I don't use my phone for this.
I very rarely use my phone. I mean, I'm always amazed. Like I know when I used to be with Mary used her phone for everything. I do not use my phone very rarely, but you got to try this. Okay. So you've got one of your parties pulled up, right? All right. So go to where it says write something like you're going to post. Everybody got that?
Mhm.
And
Yep.
look where it says cross post. Leanne, you know about this, Lisa? Okay, so when you hit that cross post and you make a post, you can pick that post and send it to 3 parties. I didn't know that. I mean, you guys might have known that. I didn't know it. Okay.
That's actually relatively new.
Yeah,
Again, it goes along with, like I said, Wendy and I talk on Fridays and I throw out ideas to her and she throws out ideas to me. And it's a learning process for me. Go ahead.
And just so you know, it's not just on phones, it's on any mobile device, my tablets.
Oh, okay.
all my-
It's just
It's
not
the
on your
mobile-
computer, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And
All right.
can I add to that?
Yes, please do.
When you were going live, I noticed with the latest update, I can no longer, on my phone, I can't save the groups that I want to send it to. So if I go live on my page, which is where I go live 90% of the time now, because I can cross post that to any group I want. But I have to go to my computer first, set the live up, do a quick test so that it goes to the right groups. I can do a thing on this. But then I can click save there and then make sure I toggle to save for the next video, and that will hold the groups that I want to send it to. So instead of going live on Betty's party, Mary's party, Kathy's party, and Irene's party at all different times, you can do 4 of them. I think you can do up to 10. I'm not sure, but
Wow.
And can you do a training on that, please? Because I just did not follow at all
Yeah,
what
me
you
neither.
said, but
I
that
didn't get
benefited
yes,
me
I will.
greatly. Sometimes I'm by for
Yeah.
over. And
It's gonna have to be in 2 parts though, because like I said, part of it you got to do on a desktop because the toggle isn't here anymore on the phone. So
So
part of it you got to do here, and then you can do the live on your phone. So
Yeah, and usually when Lisa does that, she does it, it puts it under guides, you know,
Yeah.
just to.
I'll
just,
post
you know,
it and then I'll add it under
yeah,
guides.
just to let her know. Okay. Oh, I just had one of those senior moments. So the other thing that we talked about, how many of you lovely ladies use the wish list? Do you know where the wish list is? Everybody knows where it is? I'm going to share my screen only because, you know, maybe somebody in the recording does not know this. So we're going to go over here and we're going to figure out where I am. We're going to just close all this down and close that down and we'll start a new one. All right. And we'll go to Peppered Chef. Oh, no, that's not where I want to go. I want to go to my website right there. All right. So you're on your website. Okay. And there's your wish list. So you can click on that wish list and you can send this link to your customers and have them set up a wish list. Okay. By doing that, you know, when something comes on sale, what they want. So it's just another reach out to just go ahead and use that wish list. I do not use it enough, but that is definitely on my to-do list along with the 1,000 other things that's on my to-do list. I need to stop quilting and start doing more to-do lists. I seriously do. Okay, so that is the 2 things that I learned new this week. And again, you know what, guys, when you have these little tidbits that you know things, please post them on Be Awesome, because everybody, not everybody knows everything. And that always helps. Last thing I want to talk about, first of all, we have a closer look coming up. So just be aware of that. We're going to do a closer look every single month. And it's one of the things that I did learn. And I always thought that you couldn't schedule posts on an event. But I scheduled all those posts on the event as long as it was the same day. So I
Oh,
did not. because they always say you
new.
can't, they took that away where you weren't
They
allowed
did.
to schedule posts. But that
That's new.
last closer look that I did, I scheduled them all.
Yeah.
So, you know, but only in an event and only on the day that that you're gonna use them. So the closer look, it's in the banner of Be Awesome, so you'll know when it is. And last but not least, let's talk about conference. I have my daughter's permission, Lisa, by the way. It's her 50th birthday on the 22nd. And I only booked one way. As of right now, I'm stranded in Chicago because I don't, if any of you have kids, man, and you do something, you know, you miss their 50th birthday, you got holy hell to pay. But she said I could stay. So I'm going to go on this week and I'm going to go ahead and book my flight home so I don't end up being in Chicago. But
I'm getting ready to book mine too.
there you go. So in
I'm
person,
booked, baby.
she's already booked. She's leaving at like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay. In-person registration is coming up soon, April 11th to June 11th. And you can also now register for your rooms the same time, which we couldn't do before. And you can correct me if I'm wrong on this. You can only get one room.
Yes.
Okay, which is fine. So it is July 19th to the 22nd. I would love to see you all at conference. We had a blast. It was really, really good to see people and sit down and drink with people. We did have a good time. And honestly, guys, that is everything I have for tonight. Is there anything that anybody wants to add that I might have forgotten?
When I book conference on April 11th, as soon as it opens, I will be booking a room. So, okay. So if there's one other person that wants a room with us. Okay, Claire. All right. I got my team. Woo!
Why I just put it out there.
Yeah. 'Cause
Me and my gang, we're gonna stay at the Marriott again. We really enjoyed that. And plus, it is the closest one to the conference center. Since we're not at Wintrust this year, we'll all be in the conference center. I know yours, Lisa, wasn't that much farther, but
Yeah.
We're not in the same place we were last year.
yeah.
but the general sessions are gonna be at McCormick, not at Wintrust.
Oh,
Oh, you mean so we don't have to put 15,000 steps every day?
Did you, you must have not got lost in that conference center, girl. It's worse going to the conference center than it is into the arena.
I'm confused.
Well, what's new?
I know. Where's the McCormick Center?
That was the basketball arena.
I thought that was the Wintrust.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay,
Sorry.
I'm not confused.
You know, when you hit 60, you got to give us a little grace.
Hey,
okay?
you know what? I am not far behind. Not far at all.
All right, ladies, thank you for joining. Allison, super excited to have you here because you really
Yes.
and truly are always a joy to have with us. And I'm glad you joined us. I know it's difficult with your hours, you know, that we're so far apart. But quite frankly, guys, I'm going to be perfectly honest. My morning starts at 6 in the morning and at 8 o'clock at night, I don't want to talk to anybody. I mean, I literally will shut my computer down right now and I will not go on it again. And I tell people, even in my parties, I don't talk to anybody before 8 in the morning. I don't talk to anybody after 8 o'clock at night. That's my time. That's why we sell Pampered Chef, because we have the flexibility. Oh, did y'all see my my video about my Y bag? Okay, wait. I did this in my party the other night. It was a blast. Okay, this goes back to, gosh, Karen and I used to do this all the time. So here's my little Y bag. Okay, you ready? Okay, so this is what I do instead of a big long spiel. So why did I join Pampered Chef? Well, I want to tell you, it's alive. The first reason I joined Pampered Chef is because, and this is the God's truth, I have met the most amazing people in my business. I have met not just consultants, but customers. I've made really, really good friends, and I am very happy and pleased. I mean, in the last 14 years, I can't even tell you. And you know what else is really great? Reconnected. Renee and I worked together like a bazillion years ago, okay? And we still connect. So one of the reasons is people. The second reason was travel. It doesn't go in the mouth. So if you like travel, my friends, you can earn the travel. It is not given to you. It is not something that you win. You do have to work for it, but it is there. And for Jack and I, it's been great because we've gone places that we would never be able to go. The other thing is, you won't believe this, but we actually get paid with money. I mean, we don't get paid with just products. Yes, we do get paid with products, and that's really super cool. But we also get paid with money. We get paid twice a week. I love it when I wake up on like the 21st or the 22nd, and my money is in my checking account. And then again, around the 7th, 8th of the month, boom, there's my money. Now, what else? Check this out. Are you ready for this? Someday I'm going to do this right in my face. But this is an elastic. Why do I have an elastic in my Y bag? Because that is the greatest thing about Pampered Chef is it gives us the flexibility to work the hours that we want to work, to earn the money that we want to earn. It all is what you want to put into it. It's flexibility. And here's the best part. Are you ready for this? Catch it up. Hang on, guys. That's my bra. Okay. And I'm going to tell you that the reason I'm showing you this bra is because there is always support for you in our organization and in our company. It is not just, thank you, Claire. Glad you liked it. Yep, that's my bra. Whether it is with a home office or your upline director or our Be Awesome, there is always support for you in our business. That's it, guys. That's my Y bag. And I will tell you what.
Some guys on my team, should I tell them to use the jock strap?
I was thinking the same thing.
All right, you two. Now, you know, you two. That's up to you.
Jesus Christ, Kathy.
That's good, that's good. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. That's my Y bag. And I'm going to tell you that the reaction that you giggled, that's the reaction I get, rather than me sitting there and saying to them, you know, would you like to join? What if you need $100? Do you need $200? It's just a fun thing to do. So. You two in the corners over there? Yep. Thank you guys.
I'm gonna make one of those, Kathy.
I love it.
I'm going to the dollar store and see what I can find.
That's right. You know, I mean, absolutely. You know, it's just fun. And the whole idea, one of the things that Wendy and I were talking about is you need to have fun in your party. You really do. So again, guys, thank you for joining me. It is now 7:15. It's getting past my bedtime. Actually, I'm going to go work on a quilt is what I'm really going to do. Appreciate you and have a great night.
Bye, everyone.